Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anup Srivastava, and today I am going to share very beautiful and interesting and thoughtful story. So let's start. Before I start, I want to play a game. What I am going to do, I will show you picture of some random celebrities, and what you have to do, you have to find what is the common they have. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Here you go. We have the Taapsee Pannu, Nitish Kumar, R. Rashid, and Raghuram Rajan. So, what they have in common?
Celebrities.
They are the celebrities. They are the Indian. Apart from that,
Actors.
No.
Yes, everyone. Yes, at some point of time.
any wild guesses? Any more?
They were educated from the same institute.
They all are engineer by educations. How many science students we have in this room? Please show your hands. Lovely. In India, there is so much obsession in science, but still in Nobel Prize, we don't have any Nobel Prize in science. US has 100. India has total 28 medals in Olympic. China has produced 100 in 2000 games alone. But however, there is something which we have produced more than US and China. Can anyone guess what is that?
Engineers and doctors.
Yes, the number of engineers. So ladies and gentlemen, now I am going to share a very beautiful and interesting story of our education system. So here is the complete agenda for today's session. We will start with the introduction, then we will discuss about the topic, there will be exercise, and we will just summarize our what we discussed, and we will have the question and answer session. Okay, let's start. So when I completed my graduation, or when I completed my academics, I found that my school system, my education system did not teach me two things. First, they were not able to tell me what is my creative area. When I completed my graduation, I was not able to find in which field I am creative. Secondly, they did not teach me how to start a conversation with a girl. So, in fact, our education system, or I will say our syllabus system, is distributed in three categories. What will I do after my 10th or 12th? It's completely depend upon how much score I gain in my board exam. Is it right? So, let's distribute our scoring system or syllabus system. I will say our syllabus system is distributed on three categories. If I score 35 to 55, then I will do BA in politicals, history and something. If I score 55 to 65 something, then I will do BCom, BBA and all. If I score more than 75, then I made a big mistake. Either I have to become a doctor or engineer. I'm not saying it for 100% of the cases, but most of the time it's true. So, let's say if I'll distribute our lifestyle in three categories. Sorry. So let's say if I'll distribute our lifestyle in three categories: school life, college life, and professional life. So if I'll ask you about your school life, then you will say it was one of the best moment in your life. Yes? But ladies and gentlemen, let me share a fact with you. India has the highest youth suicide rate in the world. Maybe we enjoyed our school life, but few of the loved ones died in finding that 20 kids killed themselves every day due to academic pressure, which means one suicide in 90 minutes, in every 90 minutes. Let me talk about the college life. I'm not sure about your college life, but I was going to the college just for the sake of degree. So that in the last of the college, I'll have the degree and then I will get the job. So the fact which I want to prove about the college life, and Leandro, I need your help in that. So in Google, you need to type university makes me and let us know what are the 4 automatic options are coming there. In the meantime, you guys can share what do you think, what university make us?
Robot.
Robot?
Famous.
Famous? Anything else?
Poetry.
Beruzgar?
Employee.
Yeah?
Slow.
Oh.
In this
Till the time you can search on mobile also on the Google and let us know what are the 4
university makes us.
university makes me
Makes me.
and the 4 options that are coming there.
Okay.
The automatic
Feels
solution.
depressed, anxious,
Anxious,
stupid,
anxious,
Cry.
stupid,
Cry. Tired.
cry,
Feel like a failure.
extremely depressed.
cry, feel like a failure. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's talk about our professional life. Which city you think that India is IT hub of our country? Which city is the IT?
Bangalore.
Bangalore.
I think Andhra Pradesh.
No, it's Bangalore. So when you visit to Bangalore, what you will see most?
IT professional.
Engineer.
Yes.
Yeah? You'll see most of the engineer there. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share a fact with you. Bangalore is also called as a suicidal capital of India. One employee out of 20th employee contemplates suicide at some point of his life. So what I'm trying to prove by these points that what is the point of education system in India? In my school life, I'm dying. In my college life, I'm dying. In my professional life, I'm dying. You will say, Anup, you are not right. We have Satya Nadella, we have Sundar Pichai. Yes, we have. But they are the best despite the education system, not because of it. I'm the quality guy. When I see a problem, I always try to find out what is the problem and where is the problem. So let's try to find out what is the problem and where is the problem. For that, I'll ask few questions to you. How many of us have a smartphone here? If I'll ask, how many of us had the same smartphone 2 years ago? Some
4 years.
generation people. If I'll ask, how many of us had the same smartphone 5 years ago?
No.
No one will raise there. If I'll ask 10 years ago, you will say, Anu, are you crazy? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we want the latest updated system in our mobile, in our laptop. But the platform that impact entire humanity is more than 100 years old. That is our education system. To prove that point, let me take it back to you in 1800th century when East India Company was in India. That period of time, industrial revolution was in full swing, and that time East India Company had just started their business in India. That period of time, they were facing the same issue which most of the couple faced, which was communications. To solve that problem, they sent Macaulay. Macaulay was one of the legends that period of time. They sent Macaulay to India and they told him, go to India, create an education system so that we can teach Indian. So in fact, 1835, English Education Act implemented to create a bridge between Indian education and to English educations. So that period of time, East India Company needed a people who sit on desk, do as they are told without being too creative. I am repeating it again. Sit on the desk, do as they are told without being too creative. Sound familiar? Does it not? So that period of time, the East India Company needed skill set, no creativity, and listen instructions. Actually, our education system is completely based upon the factory skill set. That is why I was not able to find my creative area. Most of the students are not able to find their creative area. If I ask, in the current scenario also, in the current system also, creativity is not part of our education system. If I ask, what do you mean by creativity? What do you mean by creativity, sir?
The field I like most.
Yeah.
To think beyond what I had told to do.
Yes, sir.
It is the thing which allows us to go out of our comfort zone.
To create something new.
Yeah, we all are right some point of extent. But what is the true meaning of creativity is the making a mistake, make another mistake and make another mistake till the time I get succeed. But ladies and gentlemen, in our education system, we are not allowed to make a mistake. Even in our education system, what we are studying, we are not told what we are studying and why we are studying. Our education system is completely based upon memorizing, not an understanding. Now let me share another fact with you. As for the Peter Diamandis, he is one of the pioneers in the field of innovation and technology. He said, between 2060 and 2022, there will be as many technological changes that we have between 1900 to 2000. This is more than 2000% growth, and this is just the beginning of exponential curve. Most of the interesting jobs that we have today, it did not exist 5 years ago. Then what we will do after 5 years? Think about it. Now, before moving further, I just want to perform a small activity. So, can we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the answer, or I have the detail which you have shared with me. On the basis of that detail, I will create, make it 2 group. 4, 6. Yeah, I will make it 2 group, and let's see. Here we go. Give me a moment. Let me just manage it. So, Rajat, Akshay, Vibhut and Leandro will be in one group. You guys can go sit with the Leandro, and rest of the people is in one group. So what you have to do, you guys will get 1 minute, and in that point, without telling them what you have written there, you have to discuss about what you are doing to do these things. Okay? Clear?
We have to act like.
Let's say if I am saying that my hobby is singing, then I will not tell him or tell our group member that my hobby is singing, but what I am doing to live my hobby. Okay? So 1 minute, and you can discuss within the group.
Okay. Okay.
It is not open. You can discuss within the group.
I joined. I wait for the grape season to come out. When the grape season comes out, I do what I love to do best. I sometimes don't have better quality of grapes. Sometimes I drive down to Classic from there. And that is a place where so many vineyards. Yeah. So great. I used to travel.
Sit there. Please. Please, sir. Because we are in the mid of the activity, so. Yeah. So Are we done?
I'm a food, so I don't find food outside, so I want to try it on my own.
But cooking, enjoy cooking. Done.
Done. Thank you so much. Now, just sit, let me just sit there. Rajat and go there, and sir, just go there. Now, you have to do the same thing. Just talk about your hobbies.
Good food outside.
Enjoy riding.
What I do.
So I did well now. I like exploring new places, exploring
You want to when you're a photographer.
Football. And he loves the street.
I'm saying that.
relaxed mind.
We must have to plan outside sometimes. So that I can do. I like going during grape season and getting to plenty of grapes.
YouTube.
And once I collect these grapes, I do what I love the best. And after I've taken a few months to a year to actually see what transforms after those grapes have been, soaked in everything, I do sometimes enjoy some fine dining with a glass of what I've prepared.
So I hope everyone is done.
Yes.
You can sit where you are.
Oh,
You can sit.
Shuffle again.
Yeah.
So
So, if I'll ask which group you like most, the first one or the second one?
The second one.
Second one? You? Second one. If I'll ask why you like that group, what is your answer? Why you like that group?
Because in the first group maybe we were initially figuring out what their hobbies were. In the second group we were sure what our hobbies were and what to discuss. Maybe that's why.
I think you have made the group on the basis that the similar taste people are sitting in the same group and the people on the other group have different taste.
So which group of people you like? The same interest of group or the same another interest of group?
Same.
The other,
Same.
We all have the contradict.
yeah.
And so some people like same group, some people like different group. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we all are social animals. We like to connect with the people of similar values, similar belief system, and similar interests. We try to live in that environment. And I can give you a simple example of that. We all are part of it. And we all are part of that kind of education system. Can anyone give me an example? Or can anyone guess what is that? No? Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm able to correlate, I'm not sure about that. What I'm able to correlate, the administration. What are we doing in administration? We just do the first self-education. We try, everyone has a different objective. Improve communication skills, improve presentation skills, improve confidence, improve facilitation, and there are many more. Then what MU is doing there? My tribe, means my group. They are creating the group of the same interest people. That is why MU is so much effective. I'm not sure about the Leandro business plan, but what I believe that this is why MU is so much effective, because whatever he is studying us, we learned it earlier, we studied earlier also, but the effectiveness is due to this. What is the deep immersion then? Meeting on a regular basis, share our knowledge, share our experience, share our thoughts, exchanging the knowledge. So this is what we are missing in our education system. In the last, what I would like to say, so many successful startups by the outliers, by the game changers, by the moonshot takers, those are dropout students, is the example of that. They did not quit learning, they did not quit studying, they just escaped away from the outdated education system because they found that this outdated education system is not used for them. Ladies and gentlemen, our education system is not education system, it's the suicidal education system. Either it's killing life or it's killing creativity. Thank you so much.